CBG News, CBG News. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna wait a few minutes for some people to come in, and then we're gonna get into it.
You have to read the Bible.
Y'all, before I get into my content, my baby, she want to read to you guys and she learning Bible scriptures, and she want to
read all my four.
She want to read all four of her Bible scriptures to you guys. She know one or two by heart.
No, I don't.
No, one by heart.
No, I only know one. I don't know all the three ones.
Go put on that light. Just wait a minute, guys. I'm not. It's gonna be brief. Okay.
Like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So, this is my little girl Jayla, guys. I know that we got a topic on tonight, but we're gonna talk about the topic. Y'all just be patient with me. Jayla wanted to come on here and give you guys a word. So, y'all.
And mommy have to help me because I don't know all of them.
She don't know all of them, but she gonna say her scriptures, and then we're gonna move on and get into the content. So y'all, let's go. John 3:16. John 3:16 said, "Hey Reese.
Hey Reese Cup.
Hey Trisha.
Hey Trisha.
Now let's go. John 3:16. For God
the world.
For God so loved.
God for love. He gave. Mommy, what?
For God so loved.
God for love.
The world.
He gave.
Good. His only
begotten Son.
That whosoever believe in him should not perish.
Jamel.
But have everlasting life. Come on, you do one more Bible scripture and that's it.
No.
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning,
God created heaven and earth.
All right. Hey Dash, huh?
Hey Dash, I don't know one.
You gotta go take over this line because we got a conversation we got to have.
I'm not. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Now, 1 John 4:19. We love him.
Because he loved us.
Amen.
No. I didn't about him.
Romans 5:8. God loved us so much.
God loved us because
we were still sinners. Christ died for us. She learned these scriptures, y'all.
I Miss Kathy, right, Mom?
She learned these scriptures for kids school, kids Bible class. Kids Sunday school, kids church.
And Jamel's coming on Sunday.
Yeah, he coming on Sunday. Now go watch TV.
No, I'm going outside.
We'll go outside. Anyway, y'all, give my baby a round of applause. That's what we need to.
Give me 2 hearts and 2 thumbs up.
They all did. Child, my baby did have sweets today. They both did, and I swear they've been cutting up ever since. But exactly, we're trying to get a conversation going. But anyway, y'all, hey, how everybody doing? Thank y'all so much. She wanted to really learn these Bible scriptures. I know that we talk about controversial topics on here, but as well, sometimes I do share my kids with you guys because we do need to. I do share my kids sometimes with my. I do have a second page for my kids, but I do share my kids sometimes. And my little girl, that's what we need to teach our children. Get them in church. Get them to learn the Bible. Get them to learn about Jesus, and that's what I instill in my children because that was instilled in me. So that's what I try to instill in my children. The cussing I know I got to work on because sometimes they be tricky. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Yes, we do have to remember the pure heart. And my baby, she loves to talk about Jesus. She does have a lot of questions about God, and I try to answer what I know. I'm not a Bible scholar, but I try to answer what I know. Um, but anyway, y'all, how's everybody doing on this Sunday afternoon? I hope everybody, y'all, my lightning ain't the best, but we here. Um, I'm doing well, Jessica. Um, I come on here tonight, guys, because I got two updates for you guys that we talked about previously, and we're gonna talk about this trending topic. It's about this 9-year-old little boy that had a whip, and I'm gonna be honest, had a whip after it was a viral video, and I'm gonna play it. I want you guys no, you guys honest opinion um about the video that I showed. Y'all hear the kids in the background, just disregard they children. Um, so we're going to talk about that. I'm going to play this video. I will just say this, and then we're going to discuss it. Trish said I didn't even cuss these kids out earlier. Good. Just tell them I'm gonna tell your mama on you. But I definitely want to say, guys, oh, hold on. This lighting ain't right, but I'm gonna try to work with it. I definitely want to say that, one thing I have learned living in this world as a grown adult and having children is you teach your children. You are the one that shows your children how to act and how to be adults. Hate and fear or hating a group of people is taught, and that's taught by the parent. I definitely want to say that hatred or bullying and things like that, that I feel really do feel like that's taught by the parent. Um, she did. So I feel like that is taught. That's learned behavior. Bullying because somebody is different from where don't have what you have, those expensive clothes or whatever. That or bullying somebody because they're different from you, or being um hating someone because of the color of their skin. I feel as though that is something that is taught. That is not something that somebody just wakes up being. That's something that is taught. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not trying to make this a racial issue, but I do want to say that hatred and different type of things is taught. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Hey, NQs, how you doing? But I don't. I definitely want to let you know. Well, at least you made them stop. But I don't want to make this a. I know, like the neighbors' kids, they always come over here knocking for my son. I said, Jabez, the neighbors want you, your friends, and he'll go on out. What you want? Um, but I'm gonna keep it kind of like we're not going to go into too much depth. I'm not going to make this a racial. Try my best not to make this a racial thing, but as well, not to disrespect anybody on any of this the Facebook platform or the YouTube platform, due to the fact that we all is not only we're all different. We all have different opinions. All I ask is we just respect each other. What I'm about to show, it may be a little graphic, but I just want to say when if it's up to us as adults to teach our children to be better. I definitely want to say that. Um, I definitely want to say it's up to us to teach our children to be better. Um, so I'm gonna show this video, guys. Do y'all want the updates first so we can get that out the way, or do y'all want to just go ahead and get to the video? Because I do have some updates about Zion Foster and the little baby, the 3-month-old baby that I talked about in that happened down there in Jackson. or towards the coast area about the little baby named melloparker that got shot and killed by the police because the dad who used the baby as a human shield. That was a sad story. But I'm gonna just play this video first, y'all. I think I'm just gonna play this video first, and then the updates will come last because we need to get into this content, and I want you guys' opinion on it. So hold on just a minute, and we're gonna listen to the family's. Hold on just a second. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna watch the full video of this family. I do want to drop their link, guys. If y'all want to go over there and get that family.
Welcome to the first ever.
I do want to drop their link because the family of where the incident happened at, they definitely have created a YouTube video or a YouTube page to get their story out, and we definitely want to support them. I have subscribed. What? So make sure you guys go to their page and subscribe to them, guys, because they're putting out things about their interview. They did do an interview with Smash with the Topics, Smash the Topics or Smash with the Topics. I got that interview, and we're going to talk about that. So let me play this video for you guys, and we're going to share it. Child, let me see if I can get past this commercial. This ain't it. Hold on. Here it is, child. Here's a full video of what happened. No. Hold on, let me take this down. This is when the dad goes over there. Hold on just a second, y'all. Let me take this down. Hey, Angie. What? Wow.
Hey guys, so check out this video.
Okay, so this is the mother giving a description on what happened, and this is currently on TikTok and all that, but I definitely want to share it, and I do want you guys' opinion on it. So here it is, and okay, okay, we finna get into this.
Hey guys, so check out this video of this little boy coming to my house, beating on my door with a whip, trying to attack my daughter. Take a look at this. Also, please like, share, and comment.
Little boy, you better get your ass from off my porch beating on my door like this. I will call the police. You need to leave. Don't you ever beat on my goddamn door like that. Go. Okay.
So as the video progresses, my husband goes over to speak to his father.
The neighbor does across the street.
Take a look at this.
You got video? Come over here.
Not really. We have it on video. All right, get off my property. Seriously.
He has a gun behind his back.
Because you ain't coming over here talking nicely. You're accusing my son. I'm showing you the video.
We're showing you the video.
You ain't showing me the video of me scratching your car. Get off my plan. That's my vine. Get off my plan.
Baby, get off the vine.
Not him worried about this dead ass
Okay,
vine.
thank you.
You owe me a plan. I don't owe you shit. Fuck you. I bet you want to bring your motherfucking ass.
Can you please stop, sir? All we want to do is just talk to you civil.
That's the problem. You and your kids want to play fucking victim. Your son came out.
Y'all are so
Guys, I was
violent.
literally in shock.
Baby, please
My
no.
son came out here with a fucking whip.
All right, y'all. Let's look at this.
Hi, I'm Princess Aurora.
Okay, so you hit your head. All right. All right, y'all. So the next thing, okay, now go sit down, please. Now I'm gonna play the full interaction with the little boy father and the 9-year-old father and the neighbor. I'm gonna play that now.
I saw him.
Your dad's here. I just seen him. I need to talk to him. Your dad's here. I just seen him walk in the house. I don't know who you talking to, little kid. I'll be talking to your dad. You hear him?
What'd he say?
You recording me?
Yeah.
He yelling through the door. Did you hear me? Yelling through the door. All right, we'll be here.
That's sad that we can't even have a conversation with him.
Your son beat on mine. I need to talk about these damages to my car. Your son, let me show you the video. If you come outside and talk like an adult, then maybe we can figure it out. I'm trying to have a simple conversation. We can take it somewhere else if you want to. I need to show you the video of your son hitting our door with this wheel and hitting our car. So, I don't know, but I know that my son told me that your boy jumped him on his way home. My boy, my son.
Our son is.
Come outside. Let's have a conversation. Yeah, because I saw the way you started walking up on me. We've already had beef before.
We don't have beef.
I'm coming to have a conversation with you, sir. Son, I'll show you the video.
Our son is 13. He doesn't even go to Lewis. Can you come look at our car?
My son never touched your car.
We
You
have
a video that he touched your car?
the neighbor does across the street.
You got a video?
Come over here.
Not really. We have it on video. All right, get off my property. Get off my property. Well, I see. Because you ain't coming over here talking nicely. You're accusing my son. I'm showing you the video.
We're showing you the video.
You ain't showing me the video of me scratching your car. Get off my plan. That's my vine. Get off my plan.
Baby, get off the vine.
Oh, that's my grapevine.
Okay, thank you.
You owe me a plant. I don't owe you shit. Fuck you. I bet you want to bring your motherfucking ass.
Can you please stop, sir? All we want to do is just talk to you civil.
That's the problem. You and your kids want to play fucking big. Your son came over
Y'all
here.
are so violent.
Your son came over here.
Baby, please,
Your
no.
son came over here with a fucking whip. Bring his ass over here again.
Please.
What the fuck happened?
You have a gun.
Come over here on my side and see what the
You
fuck
have a-
happened. Bring your motherfucking ass outside without the gun then, bitch. I've already come out before.
Come on, let's do it. No, baby, get back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, y'all. So that is the video that went viral about the issue with the little boy trying to whoop this little girl with a whip and came to the home. There was a confrontation. But I know you guys want to know how did all these events happen and how it came about that, like, because it's kind of crazy, like you saying that their son had uh jumped on his son. And right. Right, there is a man to man conversation. That man went over there as a man and asked to have a conversation, not a confrontational conversation, but just a conversation saying, "Hey, your son damaged my Ferrari." Y'all gonna hear that in a minute. He damaged my property, and this man talking about a vine. But then you hear him with the gun, and I'm like, wow, like it could have got real bad if he would have pointed at that guy and shot and killed him all over. I feel like he kind of like has fear in his heart or something towards black people. I definitely want to say that, and I know that that's not. You know, I'm gonna say this: every black person ain't ghetto, confrontational, or aggressive, and every person, white or whatever, is not racist. I definitely want to say that. Um, I honestly do believe that in my heart. I actually do believe that in my heart that people just have been trained or learned that people, different ethnic groups are a certain kind of way, but that's not always true. We have to teach our kids the Bible and God because God is love. That's what we should teach our children, to love one another as God has loved us. We don't, and God, you know what I'm saying? Because once we go in that grave, it don't matter what color you are, we all got to meet the master. And that's what I teach my children. I teach my children love and to love people. And I don't teach my kids to hate or hate a specific group or anything like that. I don't care if people have less than what we have. I still teach my kids love. Yes, and then he cussed his daughter out holding the gun because the gun light went off when he picked it up, when he could have just left the gun in the house and talked to the man like a grown man. That's all what it could have been. It could have been like a grown man conversation. And we're about to hear the what really happened because it was an officer. They had to call the police because they didn't want the confrontation. So they called the police first, and the police went over there and told the like, y'all gonna hear it. Hold on a minute. Let me. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully Smash the Topics don't get mad at me because I'm so gonna play it. We're gonna listen to some of this. We're gonna show this interview, guys, that they did on yesterday. Yeah. Oh no, May 13th. And that was. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Let me get it up. Hold on just a second.
You have to watch your ad.
Because we definitely going to listen to the entire story so we can gather everything. It became aggressive because of the fact that you know what I'm saying? I don't think the father had the full details, and he's sitting in jail right now because of the fact that he had a gun. And kids, they was like saying that kids was outside playing basketball and stuff like that, and he decided to pull a gun. Hey, princess, how you doing? Okay, let's go. I do not own the rights to this. Smash the Topic has all the copyright.
See where we are in Forney, Texas. This morning, you may have been awakened to a video that's now going viral. It's in the loop. There's a
young teen that is found to be holding a whip and beating on your door, demanding something. Okay, beautiful. And go ahead and introduce yourself. So there, some people earlier were saying, hey, we want to see the full version, not just the edited version. Okay, so people, this is you guys are about to see both. I'll play 3 videos, or however it is, they're going to explain it as they do it. They may stop it and give you a key point. But we know in the the things that are going on today, the atmosphere, gun violence is happening. People can shoot people right now. Okay, so we want to make sure that we protect Smash Love the Kids. I asked the family because we did drive out, to give you so we're in the pleasure of your home, you can watch us.
Meet Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate. Experience powerful hair care for a total transformation. Ultimate strength repair.
Okay, so please donate. Donate. Thank you so much. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we're going to watch the video.
Okay. Hi, we're the Nashes. Hello, we're the Nashes. My name is Carissa Nash.
I'm Desiree Nash. And my wife is going to show the video of the 9-year-old boy coming to our door looking for our daughter. Once we play the video, then we're going to go back and explain exactly what led up to him coming to our home and the events that happened after.
All right, beautiful. Remember, okay, y'all stay tuned in. This is the unedited.
This is the full version of it.
Sorry for the profanity. We apologize.
Don't you ever be on my goddamn door like that. No. Okay.
Okay, so the next one.
So the next one that we're going to show is my husband going over to talk to.
So,
Okay, wait, there's a, because he goes to the car, right? There's damage on the car. So where's that? Do you have the video from the neighbor to show? I know you said it was kind of
It's
murky.
a real bad video.
It's right here. It's a bad video. It's the glare from the sun caused the video to not be able to see it.
That's okay.
But as you see here, this is our car here.
I see the shadow.
Walking up.
I see the shadow. Okay, so go.
Looks like it's maybe 2 people by the door.
It is, so did someone else? There is someone down on the phone. They're waiting by the car.
And that's where the video ends there. Because it's based off the neighbors across the street's ring camera.
Or is that him? Was that him at the end?
At the end of
Banging on the.
No, yeah. At the very end.
That was at the shadow. Yes,
That
was him.
Okay, beautiful. All of that was him.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. It was not a second person.
No.
Okay, beautiful.
So
it did go back by
Hold
the
on
car.
just a second so I can update everybody.
Just see the shadow.
yes, it did.
Hold on
Okay,
just a
so
second.
so the
Hold on.
events that led up.
Okay, y'all. So the ones that are entering in, we are listening to the interview of the Nashes. There was an incident that happened a couple of days ago where a 9-year-old little boy basically had a whip that came over to their home, had a whip, and was trying to hit their daughter with the whip. But instead, the mom asked him to leave, and he basically used the whip and scratched up their Ferrari. And then the man, the husband, he went and spoke to the young boy's father, and it was a big interaction. A gun went off. The father came with a gun, and the father ended up going to jail. Like, it's always something happening in Texas. I do definitely want to say that.
To the 9-year-old coming to our door. The kid claimed as he was walking home that he was jumped by our son. Our son is 13 years old. He gets out of school.
Dang, what's going on?
2 hours after the 9-year-old gets out of school, so there's no way our son could have touched or even seen this 9-year-old kid that claims he was jumped by our son. This is not the first incident that we've had with the neighbor accusing our sons of doing things that they didn't do. We'll eventually go back and show you guys the previous post from 2019 from where we had an issue with him, and then we'll give you a breakdown of that. But so the 9-year-old claimed that he was jumped by our son. What actually happened was that we spoke with a group of kids that walk home with the 9-year-old as well as my daughter. And the entire group basically confirmed my daughter's story. My daughter told us that, the 9-year-old kid was saying rude things to the group of kids. The group of kids is racial slurs to those kids. The group of kids that the 9-year-old was with were all African American, and I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you didn't say anything.
The group of kids, well, how can I put it?
That's okay. You can just say it.
Yeah, I got you.
You didn't say a name. You can describe them. Just a description.
Okay.
What's going on?
So the 9-year-old was saying racial slurs to the other kids. Some of those kids that he said those slurs to were brothers and sisters. So those kids proceeded to basically attack him. I wasn't there. I don't know exactly what happened.
Well, he started by hitting them with his skateboard. He typically rides a skateboard to school, so he was hitting the other kids with his skateboard. And apparently, when he hit the kids with the skateboard.
Now, why would he want to hit these kids with a skateboard?
Their siblings started, getting in. It was a brother. It was a brother that was there, and he was like, I had to defend my sister. He was hitting my sister, and once he hit my daughter, like a few months back, she came home crying because another kid had scratched up her face, and I had told her, hey, don't come back here. With your tail between your legs, you need to defend yourself. And that's what she did, and he didn't like it. And when she defended herself, another kid ended up pushing him
to some water.
Yeah, so they pushed him from the kid pushed him from the back, and when he got up, the first person he saw was Jordan, which is my daughter, and he attacked her. So she came home, and that's when she told me, what had took place. And we, we were having a conversation about it, and he came to the door, beating on the door. So that's where we are with, him beating on the door at this point.
Okay, so as far as now we're going to show you guys the video. Well, actually, after the 9-year-old beats on the door, my wife calls the police, correct? The police show up. At that time, the kid had
I don't know why it's breaking up.
already walked off. The police show up. I wasn't home at the time, but she was. So I'm going to let her explain.
When the police showed up, he pretty much told me that since the boy was 9 years old, it was pretty much nothing we can do. He started to question me, asking me, do I think that the little boy has mental issues, or that is he dealing with some type of issues? And like I told him, he's not my son, so I don't know. That has nothing to do with me.
Right.
I'm calling for help regarding this situation, and I really didn't understand why he was asking me those type of questions. He pretty much said, as far as the damage to my car, it's nothing we can do. I mean, if we decide to take him to court, it's going to be a civil
civil matter, and that it's going to be very expensive for us to pursue.
Even with vandalism, do you have pictures of the damage on your vehicle?
I do.
Because with the whip, once he left, you are claiming that he hit the vehicle. And made the scratch with the whip?
Yes.
We have the vehicle here. We could actually.
Yeah, on the way out, we can walk
Wow, he scratched that baby up.
over and see it, actually.
So he said that we couldn't press charges or charge him with vandalism because he was only 9 years old.
Right.
That's what the officer told us. He said that we could speak with the neighbor and see if we could file it on his insurance or if he was willing to pay for it, pay for the damage. Or not, then we would have to go to court about it.
Hold on, y'all.
So the
police
police
didn't help you?
at all. So he told me he would go and speak with the family. And he went over there to see what was going on. The father was not home at the time, so the little boy answered the door. He said his father wasn't there. The police came back and told me he would stay in the area until his dad got home. Meanwhile, the little boy came back outside in the middle of the street with the whip. He came after the police left.
Wow.
The police left. No. He left his house. He came to our house. The police were at our house.
So basically, the police was at his house. When the kid said the dad wasn't there, he came back to our house to tell my wife. At the time, my wife, when he was talking to my wife, the kid, the 9-year-old, same kid, comes into the street with the same whip. The cop says nothing to him. So nothing at all.
Even though he saw the whip himself, he didn't say everybody anything. Saw the whip. Everybody saw the whip.
Didn't say anything.
And he didn't take the weapon.
No.
Nope.
No, he not at all.
So after that, I ended up going in the house. He said that he would stay in the area until his father came home. His dad ended up coming home, and my son was outside. So he came in and told me, hey, the police officer is talking to the neighbor. I mean, he spoke to the neighbor for less than maybe 5 minutes. He told me after he spoke with the neighbor that he would come back and give me the rundown. He did not come back. He left and then called me and said, since the neighbor is moving, it'll work itself out. So he was like, he's moving. He's in the process of moving, so everything will work itself out. I mean, we don't know. Does it look like he's moving? Do you see boxes everywhere?
No, I don't see any boxes.
Okay, you don't see any people coming in the garage?
No, not at all.
They're leaving?
He has a trailer that sits out front and it has a bunch of random things on it. But other than that, no, I don't see any trucks coming, U-Haul or anything like that.
Nothing like that. Okay, beautiful. So you have a video? Yes. Something nice?
Okay, so this all happened right after school. The cop came. This is about 4:30 in the afternoon.
Maybe 2 hours had passed.
After the cop my wife and let her know what's going on, I was on the road. So I came back into town. I was coming back into town after I delivered my load. So I got home around 7 p.m. So after my wife told me that the police officer said I needed to speak with the neighbor about the damages to see if he would, cover if he's willing to cover them. I told my wife, okay, so let's go ahead and call the police back out. Let's get a sergeant out this time. So maybe the sergeant will actually do something. So before I even, I'm inside of the house at this time. We called the police. We let them know, hey, we need a sergeant back out because the previous cop had no answers for us.
And they told me, they would get someone out. Right now they're busy, and they would get someone out when they have someone in the area. And the correction on the time, you got home about 6:30 because the video shows that we went over there about 6:59.
Okay, so I got home about 6:30. So at around about 30 minutes later, I go outside. When I go outside, I see the guy standing in his driveway on the phone next to his trailer. So I proceed to walk over. To him to have a conversation with him to figure out and also to show him the video because the first cop that came never showed the dad the video. He never even told him about the scratch. The dad had no idea that the kid scratched the car. So I had my phone. You can see in the video when we show you guys that I have my phone in my hand. In the video, you can't see the dad because he had already went into the house. The dad, when the dad seen me walking up, he went into the house. He went inside the house before I could even get there. So in the video, it shows me walking up. He's already in the house at that time. So we're going to show you guys the full version, the version that went viral that you guys seen.
Okay, but my question is, I want to know, what did that officer? I definitely want to know this, guys, and then I'll play it back. I definitely want to know, what did the officer say to the father? Because obviously, if the father walked in the house and seen this guy walking across the street, wouldn't you think, if the officer said that, child, I fought the officer, because the officer could have easily got them both out there to resolve this issue. The reason why I'm saying this, I bet y'all $1 million that officer said that they're trying to make a big deal out of nothing. Just go in the house if they try to confront you or something like that. I bet y'all this officer, whoever they spoke to, how much I want to bet that he talked to this man, but he tried to downplay. No, he didn't. He tried to downplay what happened. If he didn't talk to the officer, then talk to that man, then it's the officer's fault if that man would have died, because he could have because that man did have a gun, and all he had to do was go over there, talk to the adult, and ask the two adult men to have the conversation about what happened. Because either way it goes, it's nothing you can do when it's for a 9-year-old child. But if the 9-year-old child is damaged a vehicle, and you're just asking the father to fix the damages and have a conversation and tell your kid not to damage someone's car or vehicle, and not to put his hands on other people or try to use a whip to whoop other people, then I feel like, as grown people, what's wrong with having a conversation? I fault this officer because he didn't tell the father anything. And the father seen him walking across the street, like, why is this man walking across the street? I'm just gonna go in the house. And then now all this done started. And if that man had a gun, it went off. Well, what if it went off and killed the father? This man right here, Mr. Reese. And he would have killed him due to the fact of, I'm gonna be honest, due to the fact that the officer couldn't be man enough, and not probably because, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to downplay what they're saying, and instead of just getting to the two men out there to have Mr. Nash, get the two Mr. Nash and the 9-year-old father together and have a conversation and to resolve the issue. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to continue on, guys. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's on Smash the Topics. If you want to go on Smash the Topics, I'm going to play another 5 minutes of it, then I'm going to be done. Because I do have to update you guys on certain things. But I definitely want to talk about this because it was more to the incidents, because they had 2 run-ins, and the father. That's what I'm saying. If he knew what his son did, then hold your child accountable. Let me just say this, and this goes for whatever. Stop holding your child. Hold your child accountable if they're doing something wrong. Stop upholding your children's wrongdoing. If they did something wrong, then you have, as a parent, you either fix the issue or make your child fix the issue. But stop upholding your children wrongdoing. If your child is wrong, they're wrong, and they need to apologize. No, I honestly don't believe that there was a need. I honestly don't believe that there should be There should have been a gun because there wasn't even something to pull a gun about. Yes, the Mr. Nash was a little bit upset, but when you be upset if somebody tried to hurt your child, but he came in at first. Mr. Nash. Now I do want to say Mr. Nash went across the street with good intentions to resolve the issue. Say, hey man, look what your son did to my car. But see, the man, he already had it in his mind that he was going to do whatever he was going to do. And we have to stop upholding our kids' wrongdoings, and we have to also stop teaching them wrong things. So you know what I'm saying. I definitely want to say that it's crazy to me. If he sent his child to do it, then he should be held responsible. His child scratched up someone's white car and damaged somebody's property because he tried to attack their daughter. She defended herself. He didn't like that because he thought that she was going to bow down and attack him back, and he's mad. And then he was going to whip her with this whip. You can't do people like that. Teach your children better. Teach your children not to bully people. Yeah, they were wrong. I don't care. No matter how you look at it, like it could have been an easy resolution. I swear it could. It could have been an easy resolution, having a conversation, fixing the car, and having the two children come out, have a conversation, the son apologizing for his wrongdoing, and moving on. Like, does it require a gun in every situation? No. Like I said, everybody is not aggressive and everybody ain't confrontational. Everybody ain't trying to do no harm or fight you. Like, it obviously was a man, Mr. Nash, was walking across the street to let this man know what his son has done. You're right. But see, in this video, guys, and I'm gonna take it down. Y'all can watch the rest of it. I'll drop the link. You can go to Smash the Topics. They do, child. They be everywhere. In Texas, child, Smash the Topics be everywhere and be on it. But that is the video right there, y'all. Y'all can watch the rest of the video. But in that video, the Mr. Nash does talk about how one time he was talking about um like different things about they was at the bus stop and um he was telling these kids, if y'all would talk like that to me, I will blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like some very disrespectful stuff. And then he lied on his daughter. It was all kinds of stuff, y'all. Let's pray for that man. That man needs somebody that did taught him the wrong thing. Pray for his healing. But listen to that video, guys. That is the link. Um, I'm just going to say because I have, at the end of the day, guys, don't uphold your children when they're wrong. If your child is wrong, tell them they are wrong. And if your child is the one that caused the damages, I feel like you have to pay. Simple as that. Exactly. So you let you know your dad didn't care, and he didn't care, and he walked off. Like I said, I feel like it's the officer's fault because he could have got both men out there and had a conversation and resolved the issue. See, they called now before they went across the street. The husband went across the street. He called his. If you listen to the video, he called and asked, could the constable come and so they can walk across the street and have a conversation. They didn't send nobody, so he said he walked across the street. And then he said that after that they had that little incident, then the police gonna come later. And it was too late then, but the guy did end up going to jail. So, you know, I would say other things, but I just feel as though, we just need to teach our children better. We need to be better example for our children. I definitely want to say, hatred is a taught thing. It's not something that you just it's a learned thing or a taught thing. You learn to be a bully. You learn to be racist. You learn to have a hate towards a certain group of people. It's a learned behavior. And if you never hold your child accountable for anything that they do when they get out in the real world, they're gonna have a real reality check. That I honestly believe that. I'm not trying to make this a racism thing or anything like that, but it's real. Um, you know, he could have easily that shouldn't even been an issue because the whip that boy had was the whip that they used to whoop their dog. I know, but we're just gonna keep it cute. We're gonna keep it cute because this is a platform, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to make it more than what it is, and make it bad. So I definitely want to say that. But that's the link if you want to listen to the rest of it. It's in the chat, guys. Make sure you guys listen to that. As well, guys, I definitely want to give you guys an update. I'm gonna give you guys an update. This is y'all remember I did a topic on this young lady right here, Zion Foster. Let me get a picture up. Excuse me. Yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna Zion Foster, guys, is the cousin that the young lady that's been missing. I did a live on her maybe 2 times, and she was missing. Her cousin, she's from Michigan, and her cousin, guys, has provided information about her disappearance. Now, so they're about to go find. They have found the landfill that she could be in. And it says here, investigators are now certain she's dead and now know where her body is. Um, yes, y'all know Jalen Brazier picked up Zion Foster from home to hang out on the night of January the 4th when Foster never returned back home. Her mother filed a missing person report. The case has remained a mystery with no clues of her location or what happened. The cousin, Jalen, was arrested in relation to the case on charges of lying to the police. This is the reason why he lied to the police, and then knowing that he dumped this girl body, y'all, he helped the mama put out missing person signs and was helping with the search for this girl, knowing that he knew where the hell she was. So he needs to be in jail. You remember that? So it says here, guys, Jalen was arrested in relation to the case on charges of lying to the police at his court hearing in March. Jalen finally provided insight on what happened. So this is what happened. Jalen told prosecutors that Zion had died at his house. Listen, he said that they were smoking some weed. and then she suddenly wasn't alive anymore. Now, I, you know what I'm saying? I have known weed to make people go to sleep, but I ain't never known weed to make people die. Now, I don't know unless she had an allergic reaction or something. Yes, Bree, and he's her cousin on her daddy's side, and this family and the mother are divided because Jalen's mother and Zion's mother are kind of like at a split due to the fact that Jalen lied and was helping this woman search for his cousin, knowing that his cousin, now check this out, knowing that his damn cousin, he wrapped her up in a rug and him and his girlfriend put her in a dumpster like she was nothing. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, they could have laced it with something. She was just, what, 17, 18 years old? This girl was young, getting ready to graduate high school. Still had a life ahead of her. Um, this is what he said. She said, I just know 1 minute she was cool, she was fine. She laid back for a minute, and next thing I know, she was dead. But my thing is, as a cousin, your common sense didn't tell you to dial 911. Common sense would told you to dial 911. The girl could have possibly not been dead. She could have been revived. Or take her to the hospital. You decide to wrap her up. Child. They about to do an autopsy report on her. Autopsy on her when they find her body. Get ready. And y'all know I'm gonna report on it. They said that Jalen said he admitted to panicking and throwing her body in a dumpster. They said he received 23 months to 4 years for lying about Zion's whereabouts. However, he still hasn't been charged with her death. The Detroit Police Department on last Thursday revealed further information about the investigation. Jalen's confession has put any hopes on of finding Zion alive to rest. Um, Jalen told authorities as well which dumpster he dumped his cousin's body into. With that information, they were able to decipher which landfill Zion human remains ended up at. The section of the landfill authorities will dig through has been preserved until their search begins on May the 31st. It says here 40 people have been assigned to the search team, and it could be last as long as 8 weeks. So y'all, thank God, I hate that she's not going to be alive. Lord have mercy. I do want to say that I hate that she ain't gonna be alive, but I definitely want to say thank God her mama gonna get closure. That to be able to give her a proper whatever burial or whatever. It's very unfortunate. It's very sad for a cousin. You know what I'm saying? If you love your cousin, I'm gonna tell my kids if something happened to your cousin, do not panic. Call 911. Do not sit there and roll somebody up in carpet and put them in a dumpster like they ain't nothing. Well, we're gonna find out because I know they're gonna do an autopsy report. And once they do that, guys, I'm gonna be. Y'all know that I always go back to all the cases that I try to give you guys an update. You can't, like I said, man. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes strangers are better than family. Sometimes strangers are better than family. Um, I definitely want to say that. I definitely want to move on to one more thing, guys, and I hate to show this man's face, but this man right here. But I want to pull up this baby, um, and tell this baby story and give the details because y'all remember I talked about this baby. Hold on just a second. For some reason, my computer would not let me upload this baby picture. But we're going to get his picture up and the father. So, let me take, let me see, it'll let me. Let me take him off. Okay, y'all, this the baby. His name. It is. It probably is more to the story, but he don't want to talk about it. I hopefully he didn't touch her inappropriately and beat her to death. That's what I don't want. I pray that didn't happen. That he touched this girl inappropriately and beat her to death. Y'all never know, man. You never know. Let me tell y'all something. You never know what people may do. Let me let's see here. So this is the baby melloparker. He was killed. He was a 3-month-old baby that was killed and died on May the 3rd of last year after being caught up in the middle of a shootout between Biloxi police and his father, Eric Smith. If you're from Mississippi and you're down in the coast area, you might have heard this situation. I covered it on my YouTube, but I don't remember covering it on Facebook yet because I just really started on my Facebook. Right? What child? I don't even know. But let's break. It says here um that the WLOX, the news station, filed a Freedom of Information Act to learn what actually happened to LaMelo. He was a 3-month-old baby who was killed in the crossfire between police and his father, Eric Smith. And I just pulled his picture up a while ago. This week, the news, WLOX, received a detailed description of the events leading up to the incident. Now, the officer who shot and killed the 3-month-old baby, LaMelo, and his father, Eric Smith, were cleared of any wrongdoing by grand jury. It says here that WLOX received 96 pages, 3 documents detailing Biloxi Police Department investigations. Let's get to it. It says here on May 3rd, the father was fleeing from Louisiana where he was accused of killing his girlfriend and LaMelo Parker. Killing his girlfriend and LaMelo Parker's mother along with his nephew. Y'all remember me talking about this? During the pursuit, phone records show people concerned about Smith reaching out to him. One of the text messages documented said, "Turn yourself in, please. Thank you. Think about your family. You got to turn yourself in now." Not long after crossing the Mississippi state line, according to the documents, um, Hancock County deputies punctured the father's tires. After slowing down, he got out of his vehicle at the 11-mile marker. It says here that Smith exited his vehicle with the intent in his left arm against his chest. Then he pointed a firearm towards a trooper's vehicle and fired a single round. From there, The father got back in his car and the pursuit continued at a slow pace into Harrison County. Now, why in the hell? Anyway, after they punched the tire, he'll get out the car. Never mind. Anyway, it says here that officers near the front of the pursuit relayed they could see him holding the baby in one hand and a gun in the other. Um, they said here the police was trying to force him off the road just before the Wool Market exit. When law enforcement surrounded Smith, the narrative said that this is what happened right before shots were fired. The K9 was able to get out of the vehicle due to a center cage malfunction. So a K9 wasn't able to get out the car. What? Anyway, the K9 began running throughout the scene. The deputy put himself in the line of fire as he chased the K9 in an attempt to catch him. So the dog, y'all, so the dog that ran off, they did do the what officer would have ran and try to find catch the dang dog. Oh no, this is a mess. Anyway, let me finish it up. Then this is crazy. Um, it says here that the Eric Smith rolled the driver's door window down, firing his weapon in the direction of the deputy and other officers present. Several officers immediately began returning gunfire towards the suspect. There were 17 shots that were fired. 3 of those struck Eric Smith, killing him instantly. One hitting the baby, 3-month-old baby right here. The infant later died at the hospital. Um, um, it says here, watching it all unfold from above, helicopter videos did show that the suspect, Eric Smith, extending a firearm out of the driver door window frame and firing a shot. Immediately after firing, an object is observed landing on the suspect vehicle windshield, possibly the spent casing. Um, they got the report down here at the bottom. If y'all want to read it, I'll email it to you. That's a crazy story, and I hate that a baby life was taken before that. Um, yeah, I did do a live about it. Child, it's like I got to do a live about the Texas lady or the lady in Michigan. I did last year around the summertime that she somebody got her to buy this house and then come out not to be hers. Well, she got to keep her house. I do want to let you guys know that she did get to keep her house. They said they are not liable for that, but I hate that they wasn't because this baby lost his life. It was a 3-month-old baby. That man was crazy. The dog said, "I'm clocking out, child." I don't know what that dog was doing. All I know is they were saying that the dog. They were saying that the dog ran off, got locked in the cage, and he ran off. Like I guess he wasn't ready to be trained. I guess he wasn't trained properly. So I don't know, but I definitely want to let you guys know that it's we definitely got some things going on in this world that we it's some crazy people in this world. So definitely you know for a baby to be killed in an armor fire, I would have thought that the police would have thought about the baby and try not to hit him. Like you could at least try to save the baby. You know what I'm saying? If y'all had him cornered, man, at least should have shot him in the head or something, child. That's all I'm gonna say. Should have shot him in the head or something. They should have shot him in the head or something. Um, yeah, but I'll be live tomorrow, guys. Make sure you guys on your way out, if you have not hit the like button, make sure you press it. Y'all, I got some stuff. I want to do a special live. Um, I do want to do a special live that I'm trying to work on. Um, because I know everybody want to know. I'm trying to. I do want to. I do want to announce, guys. I am looking. If you are a juror that was in the Takia Beverly trial, please reach out to me in my email because I am looking to speak to you guys because I definitely want to know their opinion. If anybody know anybody that was a juror, I definitely want to speak with them. Um, and it was this lady. Please get them to email my email, guys. And anybody from the Monroe County area that knows someone that was on the jury, please email me because I definitely want their opinion on the trial. Um, put the cereal up. Um, and also, guys, put it up. Don't eat nothing else. Go. Um, so as well. I got something else in the works. I'm looking at, guys, and stuff. A lot of stuff that has happened over the weekend. We definitely have to talk about the shooting. People just don't went crazy. Anyway, um, I definitely make sure, and as well, guys, was this lady that was, I think she's from the Port Gibson area. She was telling me about her nephew's story. I got to find her name. Hold on, I think I got her name. If y'all know this lady, I want to hear her nephew's story because she had placed it on in my comments, and I definitely want to talk to her about it. What's her name here? Hold on just a minute, y'all. Mama, to wash my cousin. Yeah. Now go somewhere. Let me see here. What's his name? Wash my sheet. Mm-hmm. One more. Her name is Lanie Lanie Jones. If y'all know a Lanie Jones, she says she from the Jefferson Claiborne County area, and she said that her nephew was railroaded by the DA and all them. So if y'all know a Lanie Lanie Jones, I think that's her name, tell her to reach out to me in my inbox because I want to hear her nephew's story. If she can reach out to me or one of the family members of the nephew, tell her to reach out to me if you're listening in. If you're in the, because she was telling me about her nephew's story. So that's all that I have for tonight. Make sure you guys on your way out hit the like button if you're new, like the page, subscribe, and I'm out for the night. Mama, y'all have a good night. Mama, well, wow. Mama, hold on. Hold on. That's it, y'all. Good night.